Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. We've had this project planned for a long time and we've just been trying to figure out how to do it, and I think we've finally figured it out. So that's what we're going to be sharing with you in this video. So if you guys have watched our videos before, you know this is our great room and we love this space. It's just perfect for entertaining, and this is a room we put a lot of detail into. We love it. But since we've moved in, wow, this is escalating quickly. Okay, let's clean that up. We do live in this space a lot and our kids love to play in this space, so luckily we have storage for their toys. Anyway, this wall has been a problem child. We have not known what to do with it. We have had all sorts of ideas and we finally know. We decided that we want to have two abstract paintings back here, but we wanted to do that in as an affordable way as possible, just because if you're going to do it yourself, you don't want to be spending $200 or $300 on the canvas that you're going to paint. You know, framed abstract art like this runs in the thousands, and this project is going to cost us around $100 to do ourselves. What are you doing?
I'm making a fort.
Good job, Hudson. He loves these magnet tiles. So here's the plan. This little outline here was me figuring out the size of the canvas we wanted. So we're actually going to do two that are the same size here. I think Shaye's gonna help me. We're gonna make complementary abstracts.
Yes!
They'll have a lot of movement in them, but also be pretty minimalistic. We're gonna build the canvas frames, stretch the canvas around them, paint them, and then frame them out with a DIY wood frame.
Hi guys, I made the tree house.
Oh my goodness! Desmond, what are you up to?
Well guys, if you have Five Nights at Freddy's, just turn on the fan so you won't get scared.
Okay. So for us, this project is kind of a high level of difficulty. I am not a woodworker, and so I'm hoping that I can get the folks at Lowe's to cut the wood for me, because that's just like, I've been watching tutorials about saws and how to cut stuff myself, and I'm a little nervous about it. But there's a painting element. I'm not really like a visually artistic person, but I've heard a lot of people say that abstract painting is a lot more about use of color and texture and expression, which are things I think I could do okay with. So we're going to be experimenting with that. I think if everything goes well, it will be really fun to have some personalized art here that means something to us and that we know we made with our own two hands. So hopefully the good people of Lowe's can cut this wood for me. Hopefully it goes better than our last Lowe's encounter. If you remember our last video, Shaye had kind of a miserable time here.
I can do this.
I have a lot of pride about not looking stupid at the hardware store for some reason. And so I wrote down where to find everything, including which aisle and bay it's in, and also all my measurements. So hopefully that streamlines things a lot. It's a change of plans, silly me, thinking things would be simple, but they can't cut mitered cuts here. No, they said their saw is way not precise enough for that. So it looks like I might be going home with this mitered saw after all. Let's see what Shaye has to say about that.
Do this.
So I'm the proud owner of this new miter saw. I'm kind of scared, you guys. All right, you guys, so welcome to my messy garage. It only took me like an hour to assemble the saw. Let's see how this goes. This is either gonna be the type of thing I'm gonna call my dad about tomorrow and be like, Dad, I bought a miter saw and I used it successfully. Or maybe no one will ever see this footage and it'll be like, this never happened. Let's just see.
So you won't get scared.
Let me show you what I made. Stretch canvas frame.
Okay, so Amanda did a beautiful job building the frames. And now we get to do the stretch and pull canvas technique. I guess they make a canvas little stretchy thingy, and they don't have them here in town. So we're gonna do the old-fashioned stretch it and staple it now.
Yep. I wanted to show you that once you get to these corners, it does take a little bit of finagling. You kind of have to turn the canvas in on a corner so you can get this point the way you want it to, and then fold it over. It's just kind of like a matter of rolling this with your thumb kind of back on an angle Anyway, not too bad. Okay, I've got him stretched. They probably would look a little bit better with those stretch pliers, but honestly, it really does a pretty good job. I think this is gonna work great. And now it's gonna be time to paint. This is the fun part. So we're doing a paint pouring project. And for paint pouring, you need your paint to be 3 parts paint, 1 part pouring agent, and 1 part water.
So we got our paints right here. I think, of course, the scariest part about doing this is that Amanda put a lot of work into building these canvases, and if we screw up the painting, it's a bust.
All for naught.
It's all for nothing. So here goes. We're gonna do this. All right, I think we are unofficially done with our canvases.
They still need to dry.
They still do need to dry. And I will say, we did end up using a little bit of a different technique with these. The paint pouring method we used, we thought turned out really good. It took a lot more paint than we imagined, and we used that on the top section. We weren't happy with the colors below, so we added in some more earthy tone colors to try to balance it out. And I think it's kind of a cool effect.
It's got some smoother lines kind of on the bottom, and then more brash like marbling in the middle, and then it kind of smooths out but still has that marbled effect on the top.
So another thing we need to do is put frames around these. Now, to be honest, we wanted to have these done for this video, and in the process of putting them in the frame, we realized we had some measurements off, and it's a lot of work, especially what Amanda's been doing to build these frames. So we will have those in the canvases, and we will show you guys those completed.
It was one of those things we were trying to get done in a reasonable amount of time, and we realized to do it right, we can't rush it.
As far as the art goes, though, I think we're happy with it. I mean, hopefully it saved us $50,000, or I know it's probably not as quite as nice as what you might see with some of the art pieces out there, but to us it's kind of fun because it's personal and it's in our space, so it kind of makes it more rewarding that way, and certainly saves a lot of money.
Hopefully that was fun for you guys to watch. Every step of the way, I had a lot of uncertainty, like if it would work or not, because we haven't really done a project like this, so we're learning some good lessons along the way. Thanks so much for watching this video. Go check us out on Instagram at great.scott so you can see more updates from us.
See you guys.
Bye.